morning from Kombi Life, morning Patreons, morning everybody. Normally every month I get together with our Patreons, the supporters of Kombi Life, the people that make our episodes happen, and I give them a little update about what's going on. This month I'm leaking that usually private message to the public. Why? Because I think I owe all of you guys a bit of an update. It's been a long time since we uploaded a video. We do apologise, and there is a very good reason for it, and I'm sure you're going to appreciate that reason once we get into it in this video.
There's a really good reason why we haven't been uploading. We've spent the last 90 days just filming and focusing on Alaska and this trip.
Today's really beautiful. As you can see, we're parked by our riverside camp that we stayed at last night. Funny story about that coming up in a second. But it hasn't been this sunny the whole time we've been in Alaska. In fact, for the last month and a half, we've probably had about this many days of like kind of clear sunshine, so we haven't had any solar, we haven't really been able to recharge our batteries all that much, so we haven't been focusing on editing full time. We've just been using that power to charge our batteries, charge the drone, and just capture amazing footage. Those of you that are going to sit through this journey as we drive through North America in season 4 of Hasta Alaska and will watch all the way until the Alaska episodes, you're going to be in for a treat, because believe me, by the time we get up here, the footage that we've recorded is just out of this world.
It has
We've really excelled,
good,
haven't we?
It's really good.
How was last night, Leah?
Last night here?
Last night here.
Last night here was amazing. This is our last night camping in Alaska, so it's been quite special. The sun's been out, and last night we saw the Northern Lights, which have been amazing.
They were really strong.
Really good. Yeah, we actually saw them from inside the Kombi too, so we had all the windows open and we were just sitting there watching the Northern Lights. It was beautiful.
I was like trying not to fall asleep, and then it would like die down a little bit and I'd fall asleep watching the stars, and then like one of my eyes would kind of wake to a bit of light and I'd be like, Leah, Leah! She's like looking out the window and we'd be like, ah, just watching it dancing on the horizon, all up here, all above us, all around us. We couldn't stop looking. We tried recording a time lapse from inside the Kombi. I have no idea whether it came out or not. It doesn't always work because it's kind of a hard thing to capture, but we'll see if that footage came out.
Yeah. So this is from
Wait. That wasn't all that happened last night. A bunch of people pulled up in a car in this really remote like river stop. It's a good few miles down that bumpy road to get here. No one ever comes here. We've been here a few times before on our way into Alaska. These guys pull up in a car, get out, the door opens, and we just hear
yeah, that's right.
And then like the kill shot, like a few seconds later, it's emptied around and then let out the last kill shot. And I was just like, if it had been anywhere else other than Alaska, that would have been a weird thing, but here, you know,
it's normal.
Yeah, we've heard gunshots at our campsites often, and then the guy started blasting off a shotgun a little bit, and they jumped back in their car and left, and we can't see a body this morning, so we think it's okay.
And then if the night wasn't eventful enough, we heard a massive sound coming from the bushes all night last night. Ben went out with his like torch and his bear spray and tried to find out what it was, and it was a massive bear.
We had the bear spray and we had a horn. And this thing, like honestly, it was massive. It was just over there in the bushes. Like you might think it's silly to get out and see what it is, but I kind of wanted.
It was silly.
Like we're like pegged in here. Like there's no way for us to drive out that way. So we kind of wanted to know if there was a bear and if it was getting closer, because it sounded like it was getting closer. I just like kind of stuck my head out, shined a torch, tried to scare it off. We have an air horn as well, which I let off, and unfortunately it didn't do anything and it didn't go anywhere.
No,
so
I wasn't scared of that at all.
no, but we survived the night. Part of the fun of camping in Alaska, I guess.
Last night in Alaska, I was kind of hoping that we would see a bear, because we haven't seen that many bears in Alaska.
I've seen polar bears,
Apart from polar bears, yes.
Cheers. So we said we've been focusing on filming in Alaska. Now a big part of us pushing the boundaries of what's possible with our vlogs was getting some aerial shots. Getting a drone was something that we decided to invest in when we were coming up to Alaska. We really wanted to make these episodes here the best that we can possibly do, taking all of our experience from filming all the way up through the Americas and make the Alaska episodes kick ass. Zoe bought a drone and unfortunately sunk it in a river. Not just any river, this actual river, this very river. We were here how long ago?
Nearly 3 months ago now.
Yeah, and had a little bit of an accident with our drone. So we've actually filmed a separate video telling you all about how we sunk our drone in the river and what that meant and how we got the replacement and blah blah blah. So you should go check out our sinking the drone in the river video linked up there, maybe. It'll be out soon, check it out. That's when it'll be out soon. Thank you so much to our Patreons who support us here on Kombi Life and tip per episode for us to be able to invest in things like drones and equipment like we're recording on right now and batteries and everything else that it takes to make this show. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and a big thanks to Chris and Brett as well for helping us sort out this replacement of the drone. Looking forward to sharing that footage with you guys.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Really
this new
good.
drone is like kick-ass.
We're actually going to be doing a separate video just outlining all the equipment that we use and just to show you behind the scenes of what it takes to create Kombi Life.
So you awesome Patreon people are on the list to win our bus, and actually a few other people that are watching this video that have supported Kombi Life through the many engine rebuilds and fires and gas tank refills and all the other things that we've needed to spend money on. Anybody that's donated on the project to the project so far has been put on this list. And you're probably wondering when we're going to give away this bus, because we said we'd do it when we'd finished our adventures. Well, our adventures aren't actually finished. We're going to travel all the way around the world, but we know that some of you are going to be a bit upset with us if we keep doing that in Capito here. So we are going to make the draw soon. So you can find out if you've won our bus, or you can get yourself on the list to win our bus for just a short amount of time more.
We're actually closing the draw on the 30th of September, and then it will take us a few days to get everything organised, and we'll be making a separate video about the details of the giveaway coming out soon too.
Yes, you'll be wanting to watch that if you want to be in with a chance of winning our beautiful little home.
Sad.
It is sad. We'll talk about that in another video. Where are we going now, Leah?
We're driving down south to Vancouver, and then we'll be heading down to Mexico to find a place to stay so we can do editing for like 5-6 months straight. Just
Yes.
edit.
People that like watching our videos are going to be pleased to hear that, aren't they? Because it's been a long time since we could upload videos because we've been doing the filming part of the project. Now we're going to dedicate 100% of our time into post-production, so we'll be editing every single day. The reason we're going to Mexico is for two reasons. One, because we need to be out of the US and Canada for visa reasons, as usual. We can go to Mexico for 6 months. Two, because it's slightly cheaper for us to rent an apartment down there, which means we'll be able to like have electricity every single day and just really churn out the episodes, like hopefully get them out to you one a week.
Hopefully.
There's a lot of work that goes into digging through the hundreds of gigabytes of footage to make the episodes, but we like Patreon dudes, you've been there for a long time, and we owe it to you, man, and we like everybody else wants to see it too, so they're coming. We are like going to be full-time post-production. After that, we will be doing another adventure. Yes, exciting.
Yes.
Details that will be worked out over winter, and we'll be sharing it with you guys on Patreon, so you can have all the behind the scenes of how that develops and everything like that. Starting with, actually, we're going to visit some potential new vehicles. So we wouldn't mind if we could have a little live chat with you guys to kind of go through you know, the possible options and what we're considering, and show you some of the vehicles that we're considering traveling around the world in. So Patreons, that will be like end of September, mid-September sort of time. So I will send you a link directly on Patreon for that. Please turn up if you can. That would be awesome to hang out with you guys again.
Yeah, we need your help and advice, so we'd really like you to be there and just chat with us about the next adventure and the vehicle.
Yes,
We're excited.
yes.
So exciting.
You are part of the crew. We need you there. I hope you guys that are watching this will join me in giving a round of applause to the Patreons who support Kombi Life, because even if you're not in a position to be able to help us create this project, those people are the ones that we need to be grateful for, because without them there would be no Hasta Alaska series. So thank you very much on behalf of everybody watching. You guys are pretty special. We really appreciate the support. Stay tuned, there will be lots of videos coming up from us. We will be making up for any absence this year by just flooding your subscription feeds with awesome content in the last part of this year. So stay tuned for that. Until next time,
Happy travels.
I haven't done my makeup today, so. Where am I going? Over here? We're squeezing in.
Yeah, everyone pile in.
How's our voltage? 12.3? Okay, good. Come here, Hank. Come on, Hank.